Oh, there it is. It's starting up, everybody. Get ready. Put on your game face. It's time for Hello. I'm me and Bagg. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's called Around the Bag. The whole world's talking about it. Everybody's excited. People want to play. People want to tell their friends. So make sure you put your parents to bed. Kick the kids in the teeth and come on, gather around the old computer. We're going to play Around the Bag. I've got a good group of people tonight. One has a fan in the background, one has a photo, and one has a wall. It's going to be fantastic. Let's bring him into the show. Please welcome Taylor Tomlinson, everybody. Taylor Tomlinson. The crowd goes wild. Sam Morril. Hello, Sam. Welcome, Sam. The people go nuts. And Ahmed Ahmed. He comes in and he's clapping for himself. Nobody else clapped. What a big night. Oh, my goodness. Taylor, tell them all about you.
Oh, I am at Taylor Tomlinson on Twitter and Instagram. This is the part where we're supposed to plug our stuff?
I was hoping you're going to say I'm a comedian. I like to fish during the weekends and I wear a headset, something like that. But, it's up to you, whatever you want to say.
I'm a stand-up comedian, or I was before the world ended. And now I bought a green screen. So
good for you. Congratulations. I love it. Sam, tell them all about you.
I'm Sam Morril. I like to fish on the weekends. I'm a comedian. I'm in the other room of Taylor's apartment. So
I love it. That's awesome. Ahmed, tell us about you and your ceiling fan.
Hey, everybody. Second to die down. Or hold on.
No, it's okay. You can just spin it. I feel. Oh, shit.
See that?
I'm sorry I brought it up. My God.
It's going to get crazier.
I love it. He's hammered already.
I've known Ian for, I think, my whole comedy career. I've been doing this for a while. I'm cooking a lot, and I'm in great company. So thanks for having me.
Thanks for being on the show. We're going to start it out. It's going to be a big night. I got 4 rounds. We might do 4 of them. We might do 3 of them. Who knows? We're going to start it off with the exceptional thing called family tonight. That's how we're going to start it out. We're going to start out with your family. The questions begin at a low score, and we'll work all the way up to a low score. So it's going to be exciting. Let's start it out. The first question, who was your best friend growing up? Everybody wants to know who your best friend is now. I don't give a shit about now. Who was your best friend growing up? Let's start out with Sam. Sam, who was your best friend growing up?
I was never like a one best friend guy. I was I rotated, man.
Nutty.
Like a big company, I was like, you could lose your position any day, man. So, I'm also not into the best man at a wedding thing. Fuck that.
Wow.
Why are you choosing one person? You're pissing off your whole friend group. Get a crew. That's how you do it.
Get a crew. He won't mention one name. He wants to keep everybody equal. I like it. Taylor?
It's not about equality. It's just not about giving one person a step up. You want to keep them all on edge.
I like the way you brought up equality. I didn't say what color was your best friend. I said what was his name. All right, let's move on to Taylor.
White. Okay.
Oh my God. As Sam's girlfriend, I am very disturbed by the lack of commitment in his answer. My best friend, her name is Courtney, and she's still my best friend as an adult. And she's been my best friend since I was 10 years old because I love it. I'm loyal.
Courtney is up against the screen right now saying, Taylor. Ahmed said he can't hear you. Taylor said her best friend was Courtney. We'll have to tell you what she says. Apparently you can't hear these things.
Subtitle it.
Okay.
Just put a little subtitle.
I will subtitle it. Ahmed, who was your best friend growing up?
I kind of, ride on the coattails of Sam a little bit. I didn't really have one guy. I also, I don't think a lot of people wanted to be my friend, so that there was a lot to do, going on there. And the best man thing, I mean, are you married, Sam? I don't know if I'll ever get married. So
I'm not married.
Okay.
I'm in quarantine with Taylor though, so it feels like a marriage. It feels like we're connecting.
I like it. I like it. They're in different rooms in the same house. That's how I book. I'm like, can you guys use one internet connection? You're on the show. Welcome. I love it. Let's give some points away. Ahmed, 0. Sam, 0. Taylor, 29. Let's continue on. This is pretty exciting. My God. Here's something that kids talk about when they grow up. They start out young and then they get older and then they talk about things. What sport were you good at as a child but now suck at? What sport were you good at as a child but now suck at? Ahmed, there's sun beaming down on you like you're Jesus. Let's start out with you.
Basketball. I used to be a pretty good basketball player. I actually, at one point in my life, could dunk a ball.
Really?
Wow.
And then I hit my 30s and game over.
No more dunking after you're 30. Taylor, what sport were you good at? Now you're bad.
I was never good at any sports. I did marching band in high school, and believe it or not, got PE credit for it. So if that counts, I can no longer play the trumpet.
Oh, man, that sounds like homeschool if I've ever heard it. Sam?
I was a big game hunter, and you would be shocked at the amount of quail you could kill, too, just growing up in the city. No, I'm like Ahmed. I played basketball, and now my knees are shot. I'm 6'3", and I could never dunk, so that should tell you something about my hop. It's pretty embarrassing. But
I like it. Oh, my God. You know what's great about it, Sam? This is the night we tell you never shot a quail, but a lot of pigeons were eaten in your household. Let's continue on. Let's give some points away. Ahmed, 12. Taylor, trumpet, 22. Sam, 4,900. My God, the points just seem to get better and better. And oh, my goodness. My mom tells me a lot about my childhood. I don't remember because I was on a drug called cocaine. Anyways, what did you want to be when you were growing up? Apparently, I wanted to be a bus driver. What did you want to be when you were growing up? Let's start out with you, Taylor.
I love that what you wanted to be was just the only other person you knew besides your parents. You're like, well, I don't want to be my dad, so I guess I'll be the dude who drives the bus.
Who gives us rides? I like him.
I wanted to be I either wanted to be cast in a Harry Potter movie up until I was like 12. And then once I realized that was unrealistic, I wanted to be a young adult fiction author.
My God. Judy Bloom's on the show tonight. Very exciting. Sam, what did you want to be when you were growing up?
I also wanted to be a young adult fiction writer, but for young men.
Oh.
No, I don't know what I wanted to be. I didn't have any goals. I wanted to be a drunk is what I wanted to be.
How's it working out? And he did it. I like the way you wanted to write for Penthouse. That was great. I have to interrupt right now. This is our first. We started tonight. We actually didn't expect anybody to jump in, but we got a hello from Outer Circle Media on Twitch. We're live on Twitch now. Things are happening. Everybody around the world coming to Around the Bag. Ahmed, when you were a child, when you were a short version of you dunking the ball, playing basketball, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I swear to God, I'm like, not his game, sort of more his height.
Oh, his height. I confuse my black men. Is he the one that got a lot of poontang?
That was Will Chamberlain.
Damn it. I knew it was a Laker. I knew he was black, and I knew there was women just scattered all over the place.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is actually the one who writes for Veronica Mars now. Real. That's real.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No shit.
I swear to God. He writes for Veronica Mars. He's the all-time NBA leading scorer, and he's in the writer's room of Veronica Mars.
No way.
I love this show because you learn something interesting every time. 0-0 for Ahmed and Taylor. Sam, 4,900 points for telling us. He's got a job writing for Veronica Mars, a show I've never heard about.
Not bad.
Here's a question I'm going to ask you guys. We've all got this one person in our family that ruins everything. Who was your family member that ruined every event that you had? We all have that family member. Mine was Uncle Bowden. Uncle Bowden used to fuck shit up. Who was the family member in yours that would screw it all up for everybody? Sam, I feel like you have a family member that fucked things up.
You're looking at him. When you said you had an uncle that fucked, I was so happy that was followed by shit up and not other things. But I'm definitely the one who fucked shit up. I'm definitely the one who would get too drunk at my sister's graduation, ended up vomiting. I mean, so that was me. I ruined every picture.
Oh, these the bad relatives in the room tonight. Ahmed, you've got two first names. Who fucked up your family things?
Probably my dad, actually. Until he stopped drinking, but up until his drinking days, he was also the cool guy and the fun guy to be around. So it's like,
to a certain point, right? He was fun, and then all of a sudden he wasn't. Yeah. We all know that guy. Yes. He snaps. Sometimes he'll just throw the ceiling fan to stop and throw his camera on the ground. Taylor, Who screwed things up at your family events?
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is on Facebook Live, right?
Yeah, well, you never know. You never know with Mark Zuckerberg. He may have taken it off.
I mean, this feels like a fucking trap. I'm not talking about my family on Facebook Live, the only place they are. Mr. Bagg, I refuse to answer.
I refuse to answer this question. I love it. Ahmed's down. We're going to give him 0 points. He's not even going to know. Sam, 2,200. Taylor, 500 million points. Otherwise known as 500 million, because you wouldn't throw your family under the bus and used your horn. I refuse to answer the question. That's the end of that one, boys. That's a good round. That was the family round. I got to mention that family round was brought to you by the ocean. It's made of water. The ocean, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. A lot of people swimming in it. A lot of people drinking it. The ocean. Oh, let's continue on. Going on to the second round on a Friday night. A lot of people having fun. A lot of people saying 6:15 in the afternoon. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. This next section's called business. It's all about your career. Ooh, it's all about your career. This is when we find out who the little boys are and who the big ladies are. Let's find out who it is. What makes a bad comic? What makes a bad comic? We all know a lot of good comics, but what makes a bad one? Who shall I start out with? Taylor wouldn't throw her family under the bus, so let's start out with her.
Ooh, let me pull up my folder of bad comedians. I don't know. What if I was just totally insufferable? Like, I think a bad comedian is one who tears other comedians down. Just comic on comic crime. That's really what I think is the problem in our industry. I think anyone who's not true to themselves as an artist is a bad comic.
Oh, you're talking about me. Do you have, is that your answer?
That's my answer.
Okay, 0 points for that. I'm just going to say it right off the top. Sam, who do you want to say? You motherfucker, you should try harder.
I would say anyone who stops performing. So all of us. We're all bad at comedy now.
We're all bad. I like it. Nobody's had such a long break. I don't know what it's going to be like whenever it's September or whenever we go back. It's going to be a lot.
There are no good stand-up comics left. It's over.
And there's only one subject. And hey, has anybody been in a pandemic lately? That's what everybody's going to. So, Ahmed, what makes a bad comic?
Man, Sam kind of wrapped it all up in one little bow tie there, but you know,
don't be nice. Start throwing people.
And I hate to be PC, but it's subjective, isn't it? Funny's funny.
Oh, you prick cock! You're being a prick cock right there. PC. God damn it! Wouldn't even answer the question.
Well,
I hope you know what I was hoping you were going to say. Ahmed, I hope you were going to say this. Well, their first name's got to be Jay. That's what I was hoping you were going to say. Something like that. That's what makes a bad comic. Okay, nobody wanted to answer it. That's the first time everybody avoided the question, except for Sam, who said, we haven't been performing. I'm pretty sure it's all of us. Ooh, here's one that you can all answer. I'm not saying it's happened to you, but I know you couldn't answer it. What do you do after you've bombed? How do you deal with your mental state after you're bombed? Do you go for a run? Do you drink? Do you get a sleep in? What do you do? I'm going to go with Ahmed Ahmed showing off his expensive beer. Do you drink a lot after you bomb? No talking, just shows of beer.
It depends where I'm at and who I'm with.
Oh.
Alone,
So if it's somebody important and you bomb in front of them, how do you deal with it?
Can I buy you a drink?
I like it. Get them drunk so they don't remember.
Right. No, it just depends like where I'm at. I mean, you've all been there. You could be in an environment and you're like, fuck it, let's go have a drink. Or you're like, you know what, I'm going to go home and order food and pass out. Like, it just depends.
Interesting.
It depends. It depends on why you bombed too. Like what was the reason behind the bombing? You're accountable for it.
Taylor, what do you do after you had a bad set and you want to feel? What do you do?
The last time I had a bad set, I ordered room service popcorn and watched Parks and Rec on my. That's just what I did. I don't have.
That's
I don't
impressive.
have a fun answer. That's just a sad thing I did.
I was very impressive that you were able to spend $23.99 on popcorn. That is very impressive. I just throw my money away because this is never going to end. Pandemic. Sam, what do you do after you have a bad show?
It depends. If I'm alone, I sit in the shower on my ass and run the water cold and just start screaming like a detective who lost his partner. If I'm around my mom, I say, "Mommy, this is your fault." How dare you? So I go by who I'm with usually.
Oh, I can see how you fuck shit up at your family events. My goodness, that is very interesting. Let's give some points away. Nobody's having a bad show tonight, so I'm going to give 3,600 points to Ahmed, 3,700 points to Tomlinson, 3,650 to Sam. Everybody's very close together. Oh boy. Oh, you're making me sick, Ahmed. I feel like you're on a cruise ship and everybody's got coronavirus the way you're doing that all there. Everybody's just trying to get off it. Hey, where's the weirdest place you've ever been recognized? We've all been recognized in some weird places. Mine seems to be the bank. That's where I get recognized. Let's start out with you, Sam. Where was the weirdest place you were recognized?
Where was it? It's never weird. It's always like predictable. It's always like at a basketball game, you know, like I'm at like a Knicks game and they're like, you're that comedian guy. I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, that's it. That's all I get. I don't get weird ever. One time I was tied up. One time I was tied up in an S&M parlor a few years ago and the stripper was like, comedian. I was like, nah, that's someone else. So that was one time. But other than that, just Knicks.
Was she like when you were tied up and she was about to whip you and she said comedian? And you said yeah. And she said you've got your own suffering. You don't need me. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was made up because the joke was bombing, so I just went far. But
I like it. You know. Taylor.
I got recognized on the phone with customer support at Spectrum like last week when the Wi-Fi went down.
Were you calling them cocksuckers?
No, thank God. The second he was like, wait, are you the comedian? Oh, I'm a fan. I was like, thank God I have not been a dick on this
I've never
call.
even thought about that. Are they even allowed to say that? That's like
I don't know.
That was awkward. You should have said, no, I'm her mother. I'm her mother. And I appreciate it.
I'm Taylor Tomlinson Sr.
You senior. You can't tell by my embroidered shirt. Ahmed.
This is such a random answer, but I was at the Lebanon-Syrian border. With Angelo Sarukis and Eric Griffin, and we were waiting to get our passports stamped and get our visas to cross the border. And we were in line. There were about 100 guys.
Can I stop you for a second? I had no idea that's how you got across that border. I thought you just went for it. I had no idea you stopped. I thought you just put the gas in the metal and Josh went for it. Oh, this is a big night for me learning that you actually stop at that border. Okay, back to you.
Thank you so much, Ian. I really appreciate that interjection. And this guy just popped out of line and he goes, are you Ahmed Ahmed? And I was like, who's asking? He's like, I know you from Axis of Evil and I'm a big fan of your comedy and blah, blah, blah. And Eric Griffin and Angelo Sarukis looked at me and they're like, who the fuck are you, bro? Like, what are you doing at the Lebanon border, Syrian border? It was just a random recognition at a random place. So
it's the best recognition. It is the best recognition. One person S&M party. I got it. He just triggered something one time in Ireland. Oh my goodness! You said no. I've been involved in terrorism.
I didn't realize that we could do like I didn't realize foreign recognition. I was at the ATM. I was at the ATM in Ireland at the Vodafone Festival. I'm at the ATM and a guy walked up to me and goes, "Hey, Joe Mackey sucks," in an Irish accent. And I was like, "Oh my god, that's pretty cool." So that was the best. That's awesome. Oh my god, I like the fact that you said, "Hold on, we're allowed to use the whole Earth." That was great. At the end of that, you're like, "Watch the guy." You don't think of that stuff. I thought it had to be like in a 6-block radius. This is insane. We're going all the way around. Well, let me tell you about Ireland. Oh, now I got to give some points away. The Irish are Catholic. Let's give them 7 for Sunday. Ahmed, I have no idea what's going on with their religion, so let's give them 2,700. Taylor, on the phone? That is bullshit. I got to change your voice or something. People recognizing you. 0 points for Taylor. Disappointed. Oh, my God. We got to continue on. Oh, guys, I'm in a bad mood right now. I'm in a bad mood. How do you get yourself out of a bad mood before you go on stage? Say you show up to the club and you're in a fucking bad mood. Somebody just talked up to you and said, Ahmed, I recognize you. You got in a bad mood. How do you get yourself out of a bad mood before a show? Let's start off with Ahmed.
Well, I stretch regardless. I know that sounds weird, but I just like stretch, like full blown, not yoga, but like I stretch out. So if somebody gives me like a little spooky vibe and tries to throw my mojo off, I go and I stretch it out. That seems to work.
Stretching. Taylor?
Yeah.
I can't remember how to do stand-up right now. I don't know how I'm going to remember how to shake myself out of a funk to go on stage. I'm like, let's start with my set list, Ian. Are you kidding me?
I apologize that I reminded you of the earlier years in your life when you used to do comedy and you're upset about it. Sam, how do you get if comedy was happening, how would you get out of a bad mood to be happy?
I don't remember what a good mood feels like. I feel so disconnected right now. I think I usually have a playlist of like upbeat songs. I got stuff like, you know, you can't frown while listening to Staying Alive. You gotta like, you know, or like I'll play like Mr. Blue Sky or like, you know, Lovely Day. I'll listen to something upbeat. It helps.
You know what's great about I asked that question because I find you hysterical, but I have never thought of you being in a good mood. That was that is the whole question. I'm like, let's see what gets him excited. Rainbows and lollipops. That's Sam. That's where he gets it.
I like that song.
It's good times. Let's give some points away. I have to give the points away, even it's tough on me. 1,200 for Ahmed because he's got 2 first names. 44,000 for Taylor, even though she doesn't remember what comedy is about. Sam thinks he's happy. Let's give him half a million, 500,000 for him. It's very close. If you look at the points, it's tied up, and we're moving on to the next section. This last section was brought to you by my dog Pearl. She sits in the pillows that my wife bought. This show is brought to you by my dog Pearl, sitting in the pillows that my wife brought. Causing all sorts of troubles. Oh my goodness. We've done 2 sections. Let's do this next section. This is just called fun. What's your favorite kind of seafood? That's interesting, right? What's your favorite kind of seafood? Taylor, you seem confused by this. Let's go with you.
I'm like, what's seafood? I'm trying to decide. I love seafood. I like a great fish taco. Any place that does a great fish taco.
Mahi.
I'm into it. Yes.
Yeah.
Mahi taco. I like it. Sam?
Love a fish taco, but I'm going grilled calamari all day.
Grilled calamari. My God. Somebody grew up on the East Coast and is from New York. That is a very East Coast answer right there. Ahmed? Well, one time I was on the Assyrian border.
Right.
And who knows? Okay, go ahead.
The King of Jordan. No. I'm allergic to seafood. I itch when I eat it, so I stopped eating it. But I used to like lobster. I was a big lobster fan. And I did like one of those like skin tests, and they were like, "You're allergic to seafood." So.
Oh my God! Would you always break out after eating lobster?
No, I just anything seafood, man. I itch. It makes my skin itch.
Oh, I'm sorry that I brought it up. You're probably getting itchy right now. Oh, I'm going to have to give you 0 points for being a fucking pussy. Taylor, I'm going to give you a lot of points for a fish taco. I just like the way you just came out with it. You're scared to tell your parents who your best friend is or who your favorite family member is, and then you just used a weird word for vagina for no apparent reason. So let's give you 7,500 points. Sam, I like it 8 because octopuses have 8. So 8 for Sam. Mm-hmm.
That question was a great indicator of all of our success levels, like lobster, grilled calamari, fish taco.
There's a reason why you're arguing with the fucking internet guy on the phone. You got no money. You got the bottom level spectrum fucking going on, and you're dealing with it. Oh, Jesus. This is exciting. Hey, everybody. Is Christmas for everybody, or is it just for the Jews? Is Christmas for everybody, or is it just for the Jews? Let's ask that question right now. Sam?
Is it for I mean, I'm a Jew, so I like Christmas because, you know, I was gonna say because all the Christians are indoors and we kind of have the city to ourselves, but that's I guess what New York is right now with COVID. So I don't know. I like Christmas because we get Chinese food and watch basketball. That's what I go for. You know?
I like it. That means it's for everybody. Taylor?
I love Christmas. I'm a white woman in my 20s who grew up in the suburbs. Christmas is everything to me. I suggested we put up Christmas lights the other day, and Sam acted like I had insulted him on a deep spiritual level.
Did you put them up? And he said, "You got not one blue light in the bunch? Come on now."
He goes, "We're getting a menorah," and I was like, "All right."
I just wanted to start some shit. Once she said Christmas tree, I'm like, what'll get her out of this conversation? I was like, "We're getting a menorah," and she was like, "Fine." I was like, "Damn it!" I thought,
"Damn it, we're going to the hardware store, and they're gonna have to dig through their series of stuff that we can bring home." I like the way Taylor just loves Christmas. Almost her voice almost cracked a little bit. That was awesome. Ahmed, is Christmas for everybody?
I wish. I mean, I was raised Muslim, and we never celebrated it, so I had a little bit of resentment toward Christmas. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate the lights, and I appreciate, like, I understand, Sam's perspective and Taylor's enlightenment for it. It's not for everybody, but I like the spirit of Christmas. Yeah.
The spirit of Christmas is for everybody, but Christmas isn't for everybody. Oh, that is some knowledge just being thrown down right there. Sam said, "No way. I like it. I can watch basketball and have Chinese food, and I don't have to worry about it." Taylor said, "Let's put up the Christmas lights now. It's goddamn May. We got to put the Christmas lights up now and start singing the songs. Let's give the points away. 25 million for Taylor. Apparently that's the day that Jesus was born, on the 25th. Sam, 0 for saying no tree for my lady. Ahmed Ahmed, 5,500 for trying to be nice and saying, "I get it, but I don't. I like it." Oh, more questions to come. More questions to come. Let's check and see how everybody's doing over here. Hooper, what did you say, Hooper? If we don't all stay at home, Christmas is going to be canceled. I love it. Hooper's usually just says filthy things, but tonight, Friday night, he just came in and started laying down the knowledge. Thanks, Hooper. Thanks, Hooper, for showing off you went to college. Let's check with Amanda. I love them all, but if I have to choose, crawfish. Chris French, fried shrimp specifically. Oh, Ryan Clark gets involved. Seagulls are great. Seagulls are great. Ryan Clark, I don't know what this meant. Call in sick. Just for no apparent reason, just calls in sick. That guy hates working. That guy should be on the show Shameless, because he's fucking one of the Gallaghers for sure. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hey, guys, do you use... Oh, sorry, guys. I still got old fucking... I don't know how to get Ryan Clark out of there. Ryan, you son of a bitch. How you doing? What are you doing in there? Oh, I'm running this all myself, and I'm not good at the technical parts. I apologize, guys. Hey, do you use coupons? My wife brought them out tonight, and she said, "Hey, look at all the coupons we got for the grocery store." And I said, "We're in the middle of a pandemic. There's no way I'm going to slow down to count all my goddamn coupons out." She said, "You could save 35 cents on Sargento cheese." And I'm like, wow, we're having our first fight, and she's trying to kill me. That's what I thought right there. She's trying to kill me in the grocery store. Do you use coupons? Let's start off with Taylor. You like Christmas. Do you use coupons?
I feel like the only coupons I use are like the ones that CVS gives you that are money. Like when the big long thing where they go, "Oh, these are actually reward bucks," or whatever they're called. Bucks. But most of the time I don't use them, and I forget that I have them, and then a month after I'm like,
it's too late, right?
It's too late.
It's too late. I could have saved $5 on aspirin, and now I can't, and it's $2,700 to buy it. Ahmed, do you believe in the coupons?
No, it's a waste of time.
Oh, Jesus Christ, just turned into an old man for no apparent reason.
No, but you got to you're going to cut them out. You're going to get them emailed to you. You're going to present them. There's a whole process to coupons for what? You're going to say $20? You wasted $20 of time.
I like the way you're upset about the presentation. I just put them around my dick. That's what I do. I just take my pants off in the middle of the store and I put them around my penis and I present them to the people. Present. Sam, do you use the coupons?
The closest thing I would use to a coupon is like a sandwich punch card back when I lived in New York and had a life that consisted of getting hoagies whenever I wanted. I could walk to any store, get sandwiches punched. That 10th sandwich, the free one, tastes pretty damn good, so I recommend it. But no, I don't use coupons other than the punch card, which is a good success indicator.
Nice. I'm going to add on something to this, Sam. Do you, when you would get that free sandwich, would you go for something more expensive than usually what you got? There goes my wife, just ran by, doesn't give a shit about me doing a show. I don't know if you guys seen that. That's what happens when you have 3 goddamn Stellas. She's all hammered, running through the house. I got to pee. Back to you, Sam.
I will throw bacon and avocado on there. I don't know if I'm going to go purposely more expensive, but yeah, I'm gonna treat myself. It's on them. I earned
I
it.
like it. Treat yourself. I love it. It's
Yeah.
on them. Good for you. Let's give Ahmed Ahmed 0 for being a grumpy old fucking shit. Taylor
Am I?
CVS has got 3 words in it. You get 3. Sam, you get 12 because you had to buy 12 sandwich. There's my wife again, just running through. Just love it. She's going to go on that side now. Get herself a beer. Sam, 12 points. 12 points, and we got one more. We got one more question, then we go into the speed round. One more question. Before we go any further, though, I got to bring this up. We are actually sponsored by Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce. Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce. If you like sweat, and you like sauce, and you like a bird, Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Every night I bring up a comedy club. This comedy club is in Cleveland. It's called Hilarities. It's closed right now, but it's one of my favorite comedy clubs in the world. You guys all play there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, such a good place. Nick's just a great guy. They're going to be open soon. Make sure you go see them. They have a great seafood buffet that'll make Ahmed Ahmed itch. We're going to move on.
The best club.
The best club. So good. I just love it. It's just good. It's a big place and it's in the basement. Make you feel like you're not wanted. I like that when they put you in the basement. I like that a lot. Here's the last. I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do 2 questions and we're going to move on to the speed round. What calms you down, just in general? We talked about earlier about calming yourself down for a show, but I don't know about you guys. I get all antsy every so often. What I do is I take my dog for a walk, pick up shit, and then I'm calm. That's what it does. It just brings you right back to being a person. What do you do, Ahmed, to calm yourself down? I don't know if we're allowed to say that. We couldn't. Yeah. Taylor?
Oh, Klonopin.
Klonopin. Oh, my God. I like the way this is the first time you reach out for the mic like we're on Hollywood Squares. Klonopin.
Yes, Klonopin. Yes.
Is there a doctor on the set? Klonopin. Sam?
I should have held it up like Ahmed did.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, you know how to calm yourself down. Oh, there's only one way to calm yourself down. 1 bottle of that, a little bit of pee pants. That's how you calm yourself down right there. 40% for Sam. Ahmed, I'm going to give you $1 billion because that's exciting. But Taylor, she uses the stuff from the doctor. She gets $1 billion. 2 billion points. 2 billion points. 2 billion points. 2 billion points. A lot of people are excited about that. Oh, my dog's getting all excited right now. Hey, guys, here's the last question. Is $1 million enough? Is $1 million enough? I'm not going to tell you what I'm talking about, but is $1 million enough? Ahmed!
Sure. Why not?
Okay,
Or it might
Sam?
be too much.
If we're talking bed bugs, it's too much. If we're talking money, I want more. I'm fucking aiming high.
Right.
He's aiming high. I like it. Taylor?
If we're talking followers, I say yes.
We're not there on the show. I'm going to tell you that much right now. I like it. I'm going to give you all 1 million, 1 million, and 1 million because you guys all said yes or no and yes. And that was a question. I was hoping somebody say, give it to me, but nobody said, give it to me. Let's move into this last round, guys. Let's move into this last round. This last round's called Pick It. Get your finger up there and pick it. Pick it. Pick it. All right, let's move into this last round. What is going to happen is I'm going to ask Taylor, and then I'm going to ask Sam, and then I'm going to ask Ahmed. So I'll ask Taylor a question, and then I'll ask Sam a question, and then I'll go to Ahmed a question, and then we're going to find out who the big winner is tonight. Let's start it out. Taylor, back hair or nose hair?
For me?
No, I don't. I can't tell you. That's
For
all.
anyone.
Anybody.
I feel like it depends on who it is. If it's me, nose hair because I can reach it for removal. Other people, back hair.
I love it. This has been the slowest speed round we've ever had. I'm going to be honest with you. We just slowed it right down. It's speed round. She slowed it right down and just considered herself with back hair. That really
nose hair.
Okay, nose hair. Sam.
I mean, she dates me, so she gets both.
Oh,
but,
good for her. Sam,
I'm gonna go back hair.
No. You get the next question, Sam. You get the next one. Here it is. Armpits or legs? Armpits or legs?
I'm gonna go legs.
Legs. I like it. Ahmed. Eyebrows or ears? Ears. That was a good round there. That was a good round. Let's move on to the next round. Taylor, dropout or graduate?
Drop out.
Sam, bus or walk?
Walk.
Ahmed Ahmed. High school or college? High school. High school. That's right. That's the best age right there. High school. Oh, Taylor, get ready. Sip or chug?
Sip.
Sam, ice fish or snowmobile?
Snowmobile.
Ahmed Ahmed, caroling or storytelling? Caroling or storytelling?
Storytelling.
Storytelling. Moving on to the next one. Taylor, dump or be dumped?
Oh, dump.
Sam, argue, move on.
Move on.
Ahmed Ahmed, spend the night, awkwardly leave. Spend the night or awkwardly leave?
Awkwardly leave.
Very exciting right now. A lot of girls over there just getting upset. This is the last one. Here it goes. Taylor, Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube.
Sam, cable or stream?
Stream.
Ahmed Ahmed, movie theater or home? Movie theater or home?
Home.
Home. I like it. Now let me do the adding up on this, guys. Let me add it all up. We got to get the points. A lot of points there. Carry the 6 divided by 7 times 4 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 times 42. Go over there like that. Look around the thing. Check with my people over here. Get some comments in. Kevin Baltz, Ian's room, a book of questions. Ryan Clark says, cheeks. This is Brian Clark says, Sam's fucked. I like that. That just right out of there. Ian's fans, 27 people in the psych ward. Oh, thanks for being a dick, Kevin. Hope you shit your pants in your sleep, you fucker. Jesus Christ, having a lot of fun there. Just no apparent reason for that. By the way, tonight's winner is Taylor Tomlinson with 13 points. 13 points. Congratulations, Taylor. Oh, you know what you get to win? You get to tell them what your dreams and hopes are for your career. That's what you get to tell them about your dreams and hopes for your career.
Oh my God. I hope I still have one.
I like it.
A vaccine.
Oh, she hopes for a vaccine so we all work again. Sam, what's yours? Nobody loses on this show.
My hopes just to be able to work again. I don't know. I want to be able to do comedy. I miss stand-up. I missed live performing. This shit ain't the same. I never want to do Zoom again. I quit. All right, sorry.
Thanks for calling it shit. This is awesome. Ahmed, what are your hopes and dreams?
Hopes and dreams, same thing, man. That we all get back out there.
You're such a liar. You know you want to move that Lebanon border a little into Syria, you son of a bitch. We know what you're all up to. Guys, have a good weekend. Thanks to my friends for joining in. Make sure you follow them on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We'll be back on Monday. We got big shows. I'll be posting all about them all weekend. Have fun. Say hi to your parents and tell your brother and sister to fuck off.